Finally, I want to invite Vedika Bhandarkar, Chief Global Impact Officer at Water.org, to close our day two of envisioning our shared impact future. Vedika oversees all impact initiatives at Water.org and leads the team responsible for working with investors to empower millions of people in need with access to safe water and sanitation. She previously served as Water.org's managing director in India. Prior to joining Water.org back in 2016, Vedika served as vice chair and managing director of Credit Suisse. Immediately before that, she was head of investment banking at JP Morgan. Like our impact movement, she truly stands for and believes in uniting profits with purpose. Please welcome Vedika Bhandarkar.
Hello, my name is Vedika Bhandarkar and I am the Chief Global Impact Officer for Water.org. We are a not-for-profit exclusively focused on enabling access to safe water and sanitation for those living at the base of the economic pyramid. I'm really excited to be a part of the launch of the Impact Future project and genuinely believe that this is the time, it's the right time now to have these discussions and this collaboration to solve the biggest challenges that the world faces today. The last 8 months, as the world has been facing the pandemic and continues to face the pandemic, it's become extremely clear, it's become extremely urgent that all the stakeholders need to get together, whether it's the governments, whether it's the financial institutions, whether it's the multilateral or bilateral agencies, whether it's the corporations, the investors, and the civil society. They all need to come together and act right now. The good news is that a combination of regulatory push, a combination of demand and pressure from the investors, from the consumers, from the employees, as well as from the communities themselves, is making this collaboration happen. And now it is up to all of us to really make this effort to cause it to snowball and to cause it to multiply and to innovate. So now I'd like to talk about the community which is closest to my heart. And this is the community for water, sanitation and hygiene access, or WASH, and wastewater management. The World Bank estimates that about $114 billion per year is required to be spent by the world between 2016 and 2030 to enable access to safe water and sanitation for all, or enable achievement of SDG 6. The amount of money that the world spends per year currently is just under 30 billion. So the gap between the 114 billion required and the 30 billion spent is huge. And this gap can only be met again through collaboration, through innovations and blending. And on top of that, you add the impact of water scarcity and you add the impact of climate change. The UN estimates that already 40% of the world's population is facing the issue of water scarcity. And this percentage is only going to increase over time. In India, in the last few years, huge strides have been made in WASH area with the success of the Swachh Bharat mission and the ongoing Jal Jeevan mission. It's now important that we turn our attention to, one, sustaining the gains which have already been made in terms of open defecation free. Two, we focus on wastewater treatment. Three, we focus on water reservoir management. Four, we focus on efficient water usage. Five, we focus on replenishing existing water resources, including rainwater harvesting. And six, we focus on water quality, including fecal sludge management. So here are some ideas for the community, the WASH community, to think about and to innovate on. First, how can we make a step change in terms of improving the efficiency of water usage in agriculture? Remember, 80% of water usage in India is currently in agriculture. Two, how can we reduce wastage of water? How can we stop those leaky pipes from leaking? Now, that seems like a very old fashioned problem, and your question might be, why does it need innovation? Well, the point is that these pipes do leak right now. There's very high percentage of non-revenue water. And if we can solve this through efficient contracting, through public-private partnerships, or through technology, we can address two big issues. We can address the issue of water availability, as well as we can address the issue of reducing greenhouse emissions. 3, how can we think about wastewater management much more holistically? So far, we've been focusing a lot on industries, but how can we think about wastewater management and recycling for all the units, right? How can we think about it for commercial systems? How can we think about it for households? And bring the point about circularity. And fourth, how can we scale? How can the corporates and investors get together to scale what are fantastic innovations and really bring them to scale so that they become much more affordable? A good example would be using the atmospheric water, the water which is in the atmosphere, and converting it into potable drinking water. How can we take this technology to scale, make it much more affordable so that its reach is equitable and increases the resilience of the communities? I could go on, but I'm sure there are many such ideas that you will talk about. I wish you all the very best and look forward to hearing more. Thank you.